Hello, when you play Farming Simulator 25, do you ever go to the shop, configure a complete piece of equipment just like you want it, all the configurations, and then realize that you're short on money? We've all done that. What about you max out all your loan capacity just to see what you had and then forgot to pay it back, so you went to the next month and paid interest on all that money that you didn't have to? Or you buy a piece of equipment from the shop and then you realize it was the wrong piece of equipment, and now when you turn it back in, you're losing money financially. Or your farm's doing well and you got a huge bank balance, but you're not getting any interest on it. Hey, I'm Farmer Teacher. Stick around. I got some mods that are going to help you with these issues on Farming Simulator 25. Let's take a look. Okay, the first one is called Bank Balance Earns Interest. So if you type in bank balance, you should find it here, and there it is. Check this out. It's got 4.5 stars, and what it does is your balance that you have. So if I have a big balance, I'm doing well on my farm, I don't have any loans, I got this big balance sitting there, it's going to pay you some interest on there. Let's take a look inside the game. Okay, basically what this mod does, it gives you an interest-bearing account. In the base game, you don't get any interest on the money you have just sitting there, which is not realistic. So in real life, you're going to get at least a little bit of interest on your balance, and that's what this does. So right now we have $638,000. We're going to go to tomorrow and see what our balance is. Stand by. Okay, the bad news, it's raining. The good news is we got a little interest from last night. Let me check it out. Okay, look under miscellaneous down there under August, we got $532 for interest, which is not bad. Okay, it's not setting the woods on fire. We're not getting rich off of it, but it does give you a little something day to day, month to month for the balance that you're holding in your savings account or your checking account. So you can view it like kind of like an interest-bearing checking account. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, the next one is called I Need a Loan. I need a loan. And that's it right here. And what it does, this thing has 5 stars because it saves you some aggravation. All of us has gone to buy something and then realized we didn't quite have enough money. You got to exit out and then go back in and then try to do it. And if you've already configured things or figured out a constructible where you want it to go and all that stuff, it's aggravating. Well, let's take a look at this inside the game. Okay, check it out. I'm here at the shop and I want to buy a new tractor, say. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to the menu here and say I want this Fendt, and I'm going to max out the horsepower, and I change some configurations there. I want wider tires, and I figure all this stuff out. Then I go to buy it, and normally it's going to say I don't have enough money. Okay, I don't have enough money. Since I have this mod, I need a loan, it's going to ask me, hey, you don't have enough money. The price is this. Current balance is $279. You're going to need to borrow $95,000. And as long as I have that borrowing capacity, this is going to work. So I'm going to do that. All right, my balance is $279 right now. Do you want to purchase it for $372? Boom. Let's look at our finances here. If you look at the very bottom of the screen there, it loaned me $95,000, and that was just enough for me to buy this piece of equipment. Now, if I'm fertilizing or something, I'm going to want to go back to that menu and maybe add a few $1,000s more so I don't run out. I don't want to be that close, but it allowed me to purchase this while I was doing it. Let me show you something else. Okay, suppose I was going to take this field and put a constructible in there, maybe one of the small ones, and I'm not really thinking about the money because it's not that much, and I go to do this, same thing. Normally it would say you do not have enough money. But and it tells you that right there, but when I go to place it, it's going to allow me to get an instant loan without going out and reconfiguring it. So I might have the ideal spot set up here, and then normally it's going to say, oh, you don't have enough money, you can't do it. You got to exit out of this, go to the bank, get the money, and come back. I don't have to now. Look at that. I just borrowed it, and boom. And it doesn't instantly place it, so when you come back from borrowing the money, you still have an option of moving it around a little bit. Let me show you on the menu. Okay, this is it here. I need a loan, and look at all these choices you have. Do you want an extra buffer for low balance? Yes, well, I do. And you can set it for all these different things, for vehicle purchases, for leasing, for construction and placeables, farmland. Basically, you have control to turn it on or off for anything you want to do in the game. Okay, anything you want to do pretty much. And you just go down these choices. Gives you a lot of flexibility here with the game to make it customized to like you want to play. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at the next mod. Okay, the next mod is called Automatic Loan Repay. Automatic Loan. And that's it right here. And what it allows you to do is at night, if you forget, it will automatically just go ahead and it will pay back whatever amount of loan that you can before you go to the next month. So you're not losing that interest on that loan payment. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look inside the game. Okay, check it out. Let me show you where we stand there financially. We have $161,000 balance and change. Now, something I forgot to mention about the previous mod, I need a loan. When you take that loan out, it puts it under miscellaneous. So you can see right there, I have $175,000 loan under miscellaneous. And if you look at the very bottom, that matches my loan amount of $175. That's how it gets the money and puts it in there. So you can just kind of track it that way, which is cool. So right now I got a $175,000 loan. I got 161 balance, but I also have some generators that's going to make some money. So let's see what happens when we go to the next day. Okay, it says it just repaid back $150,000 to the bank, the loan repay. Look at that. And we have a balance of $35,900. Because remember, we had 160 something. So it took whatever it could and paid back a chunk of our loan. Let's look at our finances there. So we got $14,000 in property income plus another $10,000, and it used that. It took out our property maintenance, and then it paid back $150,000 of our loan. Okay, now let me show you this on the menu. Okay, automatic loan repay. You have a minimum balance that you can set. I like 25 grand. That way, if I'm fertilizing or whatever, I'm not totally broke. But you can go as low as 10. And then you have under that, you got the repayment hour. The default is 3 in the morning. But you might want to set that to 2300 or 11 p.m. at night. And that way you avoid paying interest on that because the interest is accrued at midnight. But it gives you some flexibility there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a great mod. I can't tell you how many times I forgot to pay back some loan and I was going to do it. And if this thing is set at 2300, especially if you got your minimum balance there, it'll go through and pay back your loan as much as it can before you accrue interest on it. Okay, it's raining again, but let's take a look at the next mod. Okay, the next mod is called Shop Refund. Shop Refund, and that's it right here. And this puppy's got 5 stars because it's an outstanding mod. And let me show you what it does inside the game. Okay, many of us have made the mistake while playing Farming Simulator 25. We've been at the shop, we want to buy something, we do buy it, and then we realize that it's just not what we wanted. Okay, so I'm going to buy this Zetor tractor here for $55,000. Boom, I buy that, I go over here and I'm looking at it, and then I decide, oh, you know what? Wait a minute, I'm going to need to put a front end loader on here. This is the wrong one. I need to take it back. And there's some conditions though. Once you have this mod loaded, remember I had 100,000 to start with. This was 55, I'm down to 45. So as long as it's been less than 30 minutes and this is clean and repaired. So if you ran it for a little bit, you just, do the repair on it, repaint it. But if everything's good to go, it's been less than half an hour and you repair this thing, you just take it over here to the shop. And normally when you do this, you're going to take a financial hit. But if you sell it from the shop, look, I'm getting my original $55,000 back. So this is a great mod because all of us, if you play Farming Simulator 25, look at there, I'm back to 100 grand. If you play Farming Simulator 25, at some point, you're going to buy a wrong piece of equipment and want to get your money back, and you're going to take a financial hit. So this is a great mod. So that's it. That's my 4 mods financially to help you in Farming Simulator 25. Unfortunately, they are script mods, so they're only on PC. I apologize to the console players. I feel your pain. I have an Xbox X downstairs in my man cave. And once I moved over to PC, I still thought I liked the Xbox. The more and more mods, though, came out. I'm really loving all these mods you can get on a PC. So that's it. Share this with your farming buddies. I'm Farmer Teacher. That's my 4 financial mods to help you in the game. I'll see you on the next go-round. Bye-bye.